What is up, everybody? It's your boy Slumpenstein. As you can see, I'm not in the normal digs, and we are actually in St. Louis. We went to Anime St. Louis this weekend, so we've been really busy with that, you know what I'm saying? So, and I also haven't come with you guys with a new video for a second. I will have a coverage video for Anime St. Louis coming up, probably here tomorrow or the day after, most likely tomorrow, just because I wanted to get it up as soon as possible. But this video is me counting down or counting up. I don't know what way. I'm going to list the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies from worst to best. Okay, and this is something I want to do in the wake of Avengers Infinity War, because we all know that movie was awesome. I ain't going to do no spoilers and nothing like that. Before we get started with this list, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified when I do post some new content, which I'm going to be doing a lot more often. Also, you can get notified when I'm going live and playing games. Anyway, let's get into the list, because as you guys know, there's a lot of movies. First and foremost, one more thing I want to add in, my bad. This is going to be unedited. We're on the road, so I'm going to just record this and post it. So there ain't going to be no editing. I was going to do some hurrah stuff, but nah. Anyway, first up, Captain America: The First Avenger. I mean, it was an origin story for Captain America. This wasn't my cup of tea. It was still a good movie. It is the worst movie thus far. And this one comes really close second. Thor: The Dark World. That is the second of the Thor movies. To be honest, I mean, I see every single Marvel movie the day it comes out. I haven't watched that movie since, and I don't remember it very much. But I remember that it was it was pretty bad. Then Iron Man 3. We all know Iron Man 3 is the third movie in the Iron Man series, obviously. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but it featured Whiplash as the villain. Mickey Rourke was just running around, you know, it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't blah. It wasn't very good. Then we have Thor 1. Now, honestly, the Thor movies haven't been my cup of tea, to be honest. Thor 1 was cool. You know, it was cool to see Thor on the big screen, but you know, at the same time, it was one of those movies where there was just a lot of cool parts, but it wasn't, as a whole, just bleh. And then we have The Incredible Hulk. A lot of people, you know, don't realize that that's part of the MCU, and that's the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton. I don't have any dates. I didn't write no dates down. I'm obviously not going to remember the dates for all 20 of these movies, but I actually enjoyed The Incredible Hulk. Some people didn't like it. But I actually enjoyed the movie. We got the Avengers: Age of Ultron. I know I might catch a lot of flack for this one. I didn't really like Ultron. He was a very lackluster villain. Everybody was really hyped for Ultron, as they should be, but I don't think they did him really any justice. He was weak. There was too much build up for him to be that weak. He was just kind of lame. And then we have Captain America: Civil War. This is another one I'm going to catch some flack for, man. Don't get me wrong. Civil War was a dope movie. But it was dope because of Spider-Man. It felt more like a fan service movie, okay? I don't know, man. You take out Spider-Man, what do you have? You know, the movie is just, you know what I mean? But, hey, you mind checking how much time I got on this? Because I think it only records like 10 minutes and I got to restart it.
You're at... The fuck? It won't show.
Just forget
4 minutes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Where was I at? Civil War. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I could go in more depth with these, but like I said, there's a lot of movies. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 was actually... You know, it's a good movie. Just because I'm naming these in the middle of the road of the movies does not mean that they're not good, because there's so many great movies at the top of this list, man. But Iron Man 2, it was a really good movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Obviously, I'm putting this ahead of the first one. I don't think it was as good as the first one, but it was still a very good movie. I did like the whole dynamic of, finding out Peter Quill's backstory and all that kind of stuff. That was pretty cool, So, just don't think it was better than the first one, I don't know. Yeah. And then Ant-Man. This was really hard to put this low because Ant-Man, I love Ant-Man. That movie was a pleasant surprise. But, and this is right, like I said again, in the middle of the road, but Ant-Man. And then we got Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 obviously was the first, I believe. I want to say Iron Man 1 came before The Incredible Hulk. I think it did. But Iron Man 1, I think, was the first MCU movie, started it all off. First after credit scene, I believe. I may be wrong. But Iron Man 1. Then you got Avengers 1. Once again, great movie. First time we saw them all on the screen. Did a really good job. Joss Whedon had a task with that one. And he pulled it off wonderfully. Captain America Winter Soldier. Some people think of this as top 2, top 3 Marvel movie, and it is an amazing movie. Amazing. The fight scenes in this movie are amazing. The storyline is amazing. But everything that's ahead of it, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, I believe was better than Winter Soldier. That's another one that people didn't, people that don't know the story of Guardians of the Galaxy, they didn't think that was going to be good, or, just because they watched the trailer, they see it's kind of goofy, blah, 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 but it's obviously a really good movie. And then we got Thor Ragnarok. Now, I know I said before in the video that Thor wasn't one of my favorite, or not one of my favorite, they haven't been my favorite movies. Ragnarok was very good. The dynamic with him and Hulk and this whole buddy cop kind of feeling thing, it was pretty awesome. The humor in there also didn't feel forced or anything like that. Pretty good. And then the top 4, Spider-Man Homecoming. Obviously, Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker / Spider-Man. I don't want to hear no debate about it. Not just playing. Y'all can debate down in the comments. Doctor Strange, one of my favorite Marvel movies. I don't care what anybody says, man. I really don't. Box me. Black Panther number 2, close number 2, man. It's interchangeable. I feel like I change my feelings on this every single day. And then Infinity War number 1. The thing that they did in Infinity War, everything they not crammed, because that sounds negative. Everything that they put into that movie, and the way that they were able to switch back and forth from different characters and different story plots and different locations was pretty damn awesome. I loved that movie, and that has to be my favorite MCU movie of all time thus far. I am looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp later this year, and obviously Captain Marvel and Avengers, all that down the line. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. We gotta get back to this convention, get back to everything that we're doing, and get back home. But if you can go ahead. This is a lot of movies, man. Go ahead. Let me know what you guys' lists are. What's your favorite and least favorite movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It is your boy Slumpenstein, Slump Guy Millionaire, however you know me, and I'm out.